Questions for Coach Nurse? Doug?
Nick, Doug Smith of the Toronto Star. People had wondered whether Kawhi had an extra gear for the playoffs. Do you think you saw it tonight at both ends of the floor?
Yeah, he was pretty good tonight, Doug. Obviously, the offense was sticking out with the 37, but just a much more locked-in defensive approach. But I think it was a team-wide thing defensively, so he was a big part of that. But I think about every guy that hit the floor was more locked in as a team defense tonight.
Did you think about taking him out with the 2 quick fouls in the first quarter or the 3rd foul early in the second?
Yes.
And stuck with him? Why?
I don't know. I guess I had a decision to make there, right? And I think at that point we were off to a good start, and we were imposing our will in the game. And I figured I'd roll the dice so our will could continue to be imposed.
To Eric?
Eric Corrine, The Athletic. Just a bit more on that, Nick. Does his history as somebody who doesn't pick up fouls at that rate, does it make it easier to keep him in that situation, or does that not even go through your mind?
Well, it was an easy decision, right? Yeah, it wasn't that easy. Again, I thought back and forth several times as we were going, and then decided we'd go with it, and we did a good job to try to get him off of the any potential post-up issues where they could just throw it inside and he'd have to back away. Started not switching some things and put him on more of a perimeter player as much as we could there during that stretch.
Bruce?
Nick, we spent a couple days talking about how Kyle was going to be better. Was that more of a Kyle game that you've kind of come to expect when he's at his best?
Well, yeah, he was big time tonight, right? That's him at his finest, right? Tonight he was charging up the floor and pushing the ball, passing, shooting, driving, kicking, making steals, hands on everything, rebounding. He was doing it all. That's a big time performance for him. Really happy for him.
Coach, to your left, halfway down, Stephen.
Hi, Steve Lung, Sportsnet.
Hi, Steve.
Can you talk a little bit about the job that Marc Gasol did on Nikola Vucevic? Vucevic was very much neutralized, or appeared to be neutralized. So what did you guys do, maybe schematically? What did Marc do specifically from your perspective?
Well, a lot of that starts with Marc's physicality and his IQ. The biggest thing you got to do, not with Vucevic, but with any really good post player, is try to push the catches out as far away from the basket, so they're starting from a point farther away, and that they're less comfortable, and the percentages obviously go down the further away you can keep them. I just think he played him real physical, played him real smart. Didn't give him anything real easy, and he did a great job on him.
Dan, down front and to your left, Coach.
Nick, Dan Winke with the Los Angeles Times. After Game 1, Kawhi said that he was ready to play as many minutes as needed throughout the playoffs. Are you comfortable at this point with him physically to go play 40 minutes a night in a playoff game? And have you noticed it? I know the changes are probably subtle. Have you noticed a difference in him now that it's the playoffs?
First of all, yeah, he's able to play as many as he wants. I took him out after a 12-minute stretch at the end of the third, and I told him he's got a 2-minute rest, and he's going back in. He said he was ready now. So I think he's ready to play as many minutes as he can handle, and he can handle as many as the game will call for. And yeah, he looks a little bouncier out there.
Anyone? Thanks very much,
Thank
everybody.
you.